Hey y'all, it's your girl Ava here, and I wanted to come to you tonight to talk to you about one habit that I picked up almost 3 years ago that has drastically changed my life. And that is practicing the art of silence. Now, I know I spoke about this on TikTok, and that video did extremely well, but I don't think I ever went in detail about how much simply practicing the art of silence as a woman, embracing her femininity has empowered me. Now, there was this verse that led me to practicing the art of silence. This wasn't something that I just came up with off the top of my head. There was literally a verse, and it was 1 Kings, verse 19 through 13, that said, God speaks in silence, but you must know how to listen. Now, that is not a verbatim quote. I will put the actual verse in the video, but when I was reading my Bible and I saw that particular quote, that was when I was really strong into embracing my femininity, and I was literally asking God, okay, please put me on the right path because I don't really know what I'm doing. And that verse right there came up. And so I made a video about it, and that video went crazy, and I just literally kept practicing the art of silence. Now, what I've discovered over the last 3 years now from just being quiet, watching my mouth, is how powerful my silence as a woman is, and how loud my silence as a woman is. That is something I did not realize. Now, I am more of a reclusive person, so I figured that I was naturally silent, but I was intentionally silent about things. I didn't overstep. I stayed in my lane. And when I did open my mouth, I spoke with intention. I spoke with facts that people could back up. And that's right there. Being selective about what you say. Learning how to speak with intention, especially factual intention. Because people are going to fact check you left and right all the time. It's going to make you so powerful. And this is the year I can tell you that I am really seeing I want to say I'm seeing the effects of my hard work on practicing the art of silence. Because y'all, it is hard. It's very hard. Because there's a lot of times where I feel like I want to say something. There's a lot of times where I see something on social media. There's a lot of times where I'm just like, yeah, but, and I don't say anything. I don't say anything. And I can tell you, there has not been one time since over the last 3 years of me practicing the art of silence that I have regretted keeping my mouth shut. Not one time. Now, there are a lot of times when I wasn't, that I'm like, dang, why did I do that? I can't believe I said that. But now, it's like I have a peace about me. It's like my battery is recharged. What I also noticed is that when I began practicing the art of silence, the places I poured my energy into were less combative. I stopped placing myself intentionally in environments where I had to be heavy in my masculine energy. And that helped so much. And so the groups that I used to interact with on TikTok changed. The stuff that I used to watch on social media changed. The people I talked to changed. Because I wasn't just opening my mouth to talk about gossip. I wasn't just opening up my mouth, to talk about something that I wasn't 100% certain about, or something that I could not add value to. Which placed me in a softer, safer, and more feminine space. And what I also noticed is that the men in my life began to step up more because they saw me stepping back. So if you are looking for a healthy habit to pick up, I would strongly, strongly recommend you picking up the art of silence, especially if you are someone that believes in a higher power, because God literally says himself. I'll read it. It literally says right here, God speaks in silence, but we must know how to listen. Ladies who are trying to tap into their femininity, even men, it is important that you learn how to step back, be quiet, and listen. Now, I just want to wrap this video up with giving you some tips that have worked for me along my journey. Number one is when you are practicing the art of silence, of course, remove yourself from environments where you feel like that you have to constantly be combative, where you have to constantly be in your masculinity, constantly defending yourself. Now, number two, what really helped was not just shutting my mouth, because remember, your mouth is a double-edged sword. Not just watching what came out my mouth, but it was also shutting off all negativity, all noise that I did not feel like was conducive and productive and helping me heal. Literally shutting it off. Not watching the drama shows, not being on the drama social medias, certain family members I have cut off. That really helps me, because you're not just closing your mouth, you're closing your mind, you're closing your environment. You are closing off all negative energy so that you can be in a place of silence and in a place of peace. And it will also help you be able, when you are seeking clarity, because y'all know I talk heavy about going to a place and seeking clarity and speaking to God. It will also make it so much easier for you to seek that clarity, for you to meditate, for you to pray, and for you to speak to your higher power. If you are seeking peace, if you are seeking clarity, if you are seeking to have a stronger connection with God or your higher belief, I 100% will recommend you practicing the art of silence. You learning to move in silence, because it is going to teach you how to be consistent, and it is going to teach you how to be disciplined. So I just wanted to come in here and tell you that was just on my heart to let you know. I know I come to you all with a bunch of different tips and tricks on how to be a better person and how to level up your mindset, but literally practicing the art of silence is the one thing that I can honestly say, as I'm thinking about this right now, talking to you all, from the time I was a child to a 30-year-old woman right now, that has gotten me through learning to be quiet, take a deep breath, pray about it, and move in silence. So please be sure to subscribe. I really hope that you took something away from this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.